Welcome to Felting TV. I'm Shahar Boyayan, your host. Let's make some balls, some felted balls today. It's very fun to do. It's easy and it's fast when you compare it to other types of felting pieces that we can make. You can use balls for a lot of things. For example, to make beautiful jewelry. I just made this one and you can see in pastel colors. It's a very nice necklace, right? This one too, I wore it yesterday actually. Very beautiful piece that you can make, and in a few minutes you can have it and have a red piece. And this little balls here, I'm actually preparing a Christmas ornament to make. So it's in the process. I'm starting to make the balls. I have a good tip about that before I show you exactly how to make them. You should actually, and you could, make some balls for each color of wool that you have. Okay, so you make one for yellow, one for red, one, and you keep them apart. Because when you're thinking about a project, let's say you're putting a bird together, you can put those colors with the balls and see if they go together or not, if they are a good match or not. I'm preparing my gallery of color balls right now, my palette, if you want the right term. But I could even use those for other types of crafts that I might want to make, or even painting, because I can match the colors and see what I'm looking for. So that's a nice tip for you to use. Of course, all you need to make balls are wool, as usual, for any type of felting, some hot water with just a drop of dish soap. I went kind of crazy here, so I have a little bit more than that, but just a drop, and as warm as you can handle. Okay, this is an important part because it's very easy to burn yourself doing this. Actually, if I would show my love of felting for the times I burn myself, my love is very deep, but you don't want to burn yourself. And then some cold water so you can rinse the balls. Of course, you can do like I'm doing here with 2 different containers, or on your sink. The type of wool you're going to use, any wool that felt, so top merino, crossbat, all of these would work well, okay? So you get some wool that you think would be enough for the size of ball that you want. Pull apart. There goes my necklace. Pull apart, like I did. You always avoid cutting the felt, the wool, if you can. And then the first thing you do is just wet them in the warm water. Okay, I like to squish once, do it again. Okay, then I put it all together, put on the middle of my hand, and very slowly and light start rolling. So, for example, if you like other types of crafts like polymer clay, you're used to do this as well, right? You roll the clay very slowly, very gently at the beginning, until it starts taking shape, and you do this for a while. You have to understand that with felting, we are always it's a time-consuming craft, right? You have to keep doing, especially when you needle felting. If you want a very sturdy piece, you have to go over and over and over. This one we are going to be able to finish in this episode. But see, as it starts shaping, you can put a little bit more pressure, right? And if you think you need, you can come back here, squish a little bit, and go again. Start gently, and then you start putting some more pressure and even some more rhythm, right? A little faster, for example, with your ball. And you go, and basically that's all we are going to do until we think we have a thick piece, for example. Okay, so just a little bit more and I'll be able to show you. Very simple. See, no mess at all, which is good because, wet felting can get messy. I can see that my little ball here, let me try to show you here. See, it's not only starting to get shape, it's starting to get stiffer as a whole. So, almost there. Okay, now sometimes when you're making these balls, there is a small crevice in the ball, right? Because when you were holding, those fibers didn't get together very well. Let me show you. And this one is pretty good, but you can still see here a little bit here. Very well. If that happens and you want the perfect ball, all you have to do is get some more fiber, right? Cover that part Okay, wet again with the soap. Okay, make sure you have that part over that. And again, very gently, because you want, the ball underneath is already a little felted. So you want to go gently so those fibers all mesh together. Okay, this one I still need a little bit more. Then you start, you can feel with the palm of your hand that it's getting stiffer. That's when you know it's getting to the point that you want. Once you have that, we could go fast forward. Okay, I can go a little bit more. See, I have some fuzziness here, meaning that it still needs a little bit more felting. If you think you need more soap and more water, the water, the hot water always makes the fiber open, right? So it helps it felt with one another. Those hooks I talk about all the time, like a Velcro, it makes them open. So it goes. But when you feel it's right and you can see the stiffness, and if you think it's also the size that you're looking for, all you do is go to the this is cold water, see, and squish, and that's it. Right now it's just a matter of leaving the ball to dry, and it's ready to do whatever you want. You can put some wire here, for example, for a bead, and that would work. Or you want to make it bigger, or even you want to do a multicolor ball that you will cut in half later. So for example, I have this one, and if you feel like I do here that I can felt a little bit more, back again to the hot water with the soap, and back again you start rolling. But you know what would be fun? I have this white core here. I could now put a layer of red, and then I could put a layer of black, and then I could put a layer of blue, and I would have a bigger ball, of course. Once it's dry, I would cut that, so I have a blue ball, right, as the end result. I have a blue ball, but when I cut it, what would happen? I would have that blue outside with the black, with the red, and with the yellow on the core. And that alone, the half circle, would be a fantastic bead for me to use in a jewelry piece, maybe in a bracelet or something like that. So, your imagination is all it takes here, because as you can see, anybody can do this. It's a good thing for kids as long as they're supervised so they don't burn themselves with the water, but very easy, very fun to make. You can make tons of things out of that. That's my tip and my tutorial for today. If you like this, please, let's make the world know about felting. It's so fun, so fantastic, so feltastic. All we need to do is share this video with everybody you know. Leave a comment, suggestions, anything you want, but do it. Like, comments, everything, because I want to make felting known by the masses. And I'll see you next week. Happy felting!